Dum dum bum 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 do 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 do.
Do we
If
still
you
have
folks
our
are,
factory?
you still have the deed to the factory. You haven't done anything.
Like we didn't sell it, right? Yeah.
No, you have it. You kept it.
You have a factory?
What?
Yeah. We have a mechanical being factory.
Oh, someone needs to mention that to Mikey in character.
You guys have not had your fingers crossed. I assume this is a conversation.
Yeah, I was genuinely asking. Like Callista was genuinely asking.
So
Because we're talking about the forest, and I was like, hey, like, at some point, we might want to set up our own place. And we still do have that,
that's true. We've got the creepy doll
It is
factory.
on your
We
way
have a creepy
through.
doll factory?
You have
What?
a what?
We, not you.
Why?
We're
Hey,
all in
so-
this together.
So, see, Val, can you pull out that heart thing that you got?
Yeah.
The clockwork heart. That thing's amazing. I really need to know about more who made that.
Well, I mean, you
Well,
might be able to
dead.
find that. Yeah, he's very dead. And then if I still have the journal, or if Cassidy has it in the bag of holding, I'll try and find that journal for Mikey.
Yes.
And then, so we have the deed to that place. So we technically own. It's like an automaton. This guy was trying to make mechanical soldiers, and this was like their crowning achievement, and it was very successful because it almost killed me. It wasn't fun.
Well, I mean that's a thing that the army has certainly considered before. Was this like this war? Or
No,
is this like
this
an
was
older
like,
place?
well, it depends on what year it is right now, on how long ago this was. but that's you could probably look at the podcasts from back in the day and figure that one out. That's a whole thing. I genuinely don't remember how long, because we talked about it so much that it could be either or. But it's I think it's 170 years is I think what I remember, or 150 I think was what it was.
It's been about 100 years. It's been a while. The
Yeah.
factory was quite dilapidated. The structure seemed fine, but the windows were
Yeah.
all shattered out, and
The dude's son is dead, as far as we're aware.
the dude's son could be alive. He'd be super fucking old at this
He'd be
point.
super old. So it's basically a full generation after the person who ran it.
Oh.
You have the official letter of royal assent. It seems to be a commission from Kaiser Archibald Strauss the 17th, aka Leo the Gentle. And you have the journal, which is super damaged, of Dr. Thassius Cringe, PhD.
Ooh.
It's very long, so I suggest maybe reading that not right now.
Yeah, I'm not.
I missed a full fucking episode by doing that, and then I had at the very end there's some important things, and I was like, hey, so where are we? They're like, oh yeah, we're a week away from that place. It's oh crap.
Cool.
Cool beans, cool beans. The official letter it's shorter. Dearest Thassius, Dr. Cringe, it has been some time since I have heard your name, since your graduation at the top of your class over a decade ago. I believe it was 1376 or so. How time flies in the modern era. I can barely recall in my older years the act of placing that badge of honor upon your breast, but with some rumination I can see your youthful face beaming up at me in my memories. My twin boys were hardly just born, of course. They're now barely into double digits. Regardless, I have received your proposal for a factory development on the edge of the Briarwall Forest, just south of the village of Corona. While I am aware that it is your hometown, I was astonished that you might choose a location for such an ambitious project to be located on the doorstep of one of the most dangerous regions of the country. There is a reason I guard the main thoroughfare through Drogonoct and down into Vestarios with our military so well. Your proposal is a strange one, but I see enormous promise in it. While your doctorate at the Royal College was in machinery and not enchantment, clearly you can imagine a world where they combine to the fullest effect. The very concept of autonomous soldiers serving Ghastheim without weariness or fatigue, such an accomplishment would be legendary, and would change the world for decades to come. Not even the Unionate has thought of such beneficial schemes to unburden the weight of the military as well as the local guard force. Ghastheim has not known such a courageous and creative inventor as you in many a year, and the proposal you submitted via the Office of the Royal Engineers was the most carefully calculated and grandest in vision that I have been brought in, possibly the entirety of my time ruling this glorious country. I have the fullest faith in you, and know that the grant funding allocated via both the Royal Engineering Corps and the Royal College will be utilized to greatest effect. Please keep me informed of your progress, as I have taken this project within my own personal portfolio and will be following your progress personally. As it poses some risk to national security, should word escape, I have seen that your original proposal and the funding attached to the project be scoured from all public records. My secretary will ensure the funds are deposited into your Winter's Crest bank accounts monthly from my own coffers, after transfer from the appropriate sources. You will find that my blessing comes with a secrecy and quiet to work, unimpeded by visits from blathering bureaucrats or official inspectors. Such a magnificent project need not be bogged down with official record-keeping, and I will ensure that I check in every so often in person when I need an escape from the capital. I am wishing you all the best, and if even the project does not succeed as you hoped, you will undoubtedly push the pace of progress that much further, to ensure Ghastheim remains at the top of the pack in terms of technological and magical research. Good luck, Dr. Crench. I place my utmost faith in you. Sincerely, Kaiser Archibald Strauss XVII, Leo the Gentle.
And for those of you listening or watching, if you want to see the follow-up to what we did with that, you can actually go find the first episode that had Maggie and Alina in it, because that is when we went to the bank and got a bunch of money from that.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was that episode.
Yeah, well, that's
Yeah.
fine. Okay, cool. We had no idea what was going on.
No.
There is
Cool.
also a journal. It has, it's 5 pages long. I'm not reading it. And
Yes.
No,
And,
Dum dum bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Do 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 do.